Look around. People spend years in school. They study mathematics, science, history, languages, technology. Yet many people can spend 40 years working and still never truly understand money. Why? Because most people are taught how to earn money. Very few are taught how money actually works. From a young age, we are told a simple formula: study hard, get good grades, find a good job, work for 40 years, retire for generations. That sounded like a complete plan. Today, the world is different. Technology is changing industries. Artificial intelligence is reshaping jobs. Companies are restructuring faster than ever. Entire careers can change within a decade. Yet many people still operate with financial rules designed for a different century. The biggest misunderstanding about money is this: most people think money is wealth. It isn't. Money and wealth are not the same thing. A person can earn a high salary and still be financially fragile. A person can drive an expensive car and still be drowning in debt. A person can look wealthy and be one missed paycheck away from financial crisis. True wealth is not what you spend. True wealth is what you own. Think about this. If your salary stopped tomorrow, how long could your current lifestyle survive? A week? A month? 6 months? That question reveals more about your financial position than your job title ever will. Many people spend their lives chasing income while ignoring assets. They work harder, work longer, work weekends, work holidays, but they never stop to ask a simple question: what is working for me while I sleep? The wealthiest people in the world understand something most people never learn. There are only so many hours you can work, but there is no limit to how many assets can work for you. Money follows value. Assets create cash flow. Ownership creates wealth. That is a completely different game. Another reason people never understand money is because they confuse consumption with success. Social media has made this worse. Every day people see luxury cars, luxury holidays, luxury homes, designer brands, private jets, and they assume wealth is about looking successful. But money has a sense of humor. The person posting pictures of luxury may be financing everything, while the person quietly building investments may look ordinary but is becoming truly wealthy. One person is buying status. The other is buying freedom. Most people can recognize a luxury watch. Very few can recognize a healthy balance sheet. Most people know the price of things. Very few know the value of things. That's why many people spend decades increasing their expenses instead of increasing their assets. Then there's another financial myth: the belief that a promotion will solve everything. Now promotions are good. Career growth is valuable. Professional development matters. But a promotion is not a financial strategy. In many organizations, dozens of talented people are competing for the same opportunity. Some are waiting for a manager to retire. Others are waiting for someone to resign. Others are waiting for organizational restructuring. Their future depends on decisions made by someone else. That is a dangerous place to be. Your career can be part of your wealth journey, but your entire financial future should not depend on one employer, one manager, one interview, or one signature. Imagine boarding an airplane with only one engine. Would you feel comfortable? Probably not. Yet millions of people build their entire financial life around a single source of income. One engine, one paycheck, one employer, one decision maker. Then they wonder why financial stress follows them everywhere. Financial intelligence teaches diversification, not because jobs are bad, but because dependence creates vulnerability. The person who understands money asks different questions. Instead of asking, "How much money can I make?" they ask, "How many income streams can I build?" Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" they ask, "What can I own?" Instead of asking, "How much can I earn?" they ask, "How much can my assets produce?" That shift changes everything. The truth is, money is not complicated, but it is misunderstood. Money is a tool, a system, a language, and like any language, if you never learn it, you will struggle in conversations that shape your future. The people who understand money are not necessarily smarter. They simply learned a different set of rules. They learned how banks work, how businesses work, how investments work, how assets grow, how risk works, how cash flow works. And most importantly, they learned that financial freedom is not about becoming a billionaire. It's about creating options. Options to choose, options to grow, options to help others, options to live without constant financial fear. So why do most people never understand money? Because they spend their lives chasing money instead of understanding it. They focus on owning, but ignore ownership. They focus on spending, but ignore investing. They focus on appearance, but ignore assets. The good news is that can change. You do not need to be born rich. You do not need a perfect job. You do not need to win the lottery. You simply need to make a decision to stop being a participant in the money system and start becoming a student of it. Because the moment you understand money, you stop working blindly. You start making deliberate decisions. You stop depending entirely on others. You start building your own future. And in today's world, that may be one of the most important skills you will ever learn.